This is Jerry Brown, 1970s vintage, when he first was elected governor of California. He was then known as Governor Moonbeam. And this is Jerry today, nearly 4 decades later. And if you find this side-by-side comparison disturbing, I regret to inform you that this will happen to all of us at some point. I was talking to some college kids. The guy in the front row said, "Not me." I'd like to know your secret. So 4 decades later, Jerry Brown became governor again. Really weird. But that's not the most unusual thing about his story. The most unusual thing is that both times he followed actors into office. First, Ronald Reagan, back in the 1970s. He was a California governor. And then Arnold Schwarzenegger. And he was asked about this phenomenon. Is that weird, following actors into office? And he said, you know what, a lot of this is theater. How do you communicate to 38 million people? It's gesture, symbol, the narrative, the drama. Who's the protagonist? Who's the antagonist? So storytelling, theater, the world of performance, this is a theme that's going to come up over and over again, because I happen to believe that if you want to learn to tell great stories, what better model than the world of entertainment? These are some of the most popular and compelling stories in our culture. And that's also personal to me. As you heard in the intro, I began my acting career a little over 10 years ago. These are some of my illustrious roles. This playing an ink cartridge here. It's a real tour de force. 7 hours in the makeup chair. Amazing. And what I learned is I was doing both at the same time, the business and the acting. And what I realized with these two worlds weren't that different. They both require you to connect with your audience, to express yourself creatively, and most of all, to tell a good story.